Alrighty, I guess it's time for me to make this video. I started off at 390 pounds, bro. This was me, right? I lost over 150 pounds to look like this. And I had a great physique, man. I first time in my entire life where I was actually able to talk to women and it was like easy. I didn't have to work at it. I could all I had to do was smile and it was over. Like it was nice. It was a good time. And I don't know what happened. I mean I know what happened, but fuck. I mean, like when I look at myself, like you don't even notice how much weight you gain until you see it on video. And this was in 2016, and that happened. I mean, I got to be honest with myself. That happened 100%. And it's like, let's talk about it. 4M, how you doing? How you be? Top to the AB, and man, I know it's been a while. That was 2016. Well, 2013 to 2016 was the first time I lost weight. I've been 300 plus my whole life. When I was playing football, all the way into like 20, I was around 320 to 330. Then I gained even more weight, and I ended up almost at 390 pounds at my heaviest, and I was around 26. And then I decided to lose it all. And so, as you can see from the previous video, I lost about 150 pounds and I was in great shape. It felt like I was in great shape. Of course, I still had loose skin and I made videos on that, and you can see it on the channel. And I tried to, with the channel, I tried to put a chronological order so you can kind of see the progress. And so I once I lost that 240 pounds, man, I was feeling good. I started making videos, helping people, doing what I can. I learned about intermittent fasting and just everything that I can do to try to make sure I kept the weight off, right? But I have this problem, and I don't know if other people have this problem, but I tend to put other people's needs ahead of my own. And that bites me in the butt, but at the same time, it's not their fault, right? That's just on me. I don't value myself as much as I should. And so for 10 years, because I'm 40 now, that was from 2013 to 2016, and now it's 2026. So it's been a decade that I was at, 350, 360, and I went 10 years like this. And it's just, you can dodge mirrors and just not look at yourself, and you can take pictures of other people without taking pictures of yourself. But it doesn't really ring home until you actually sit down and watch a video looking at yourself, because the way I see myself in my head is not the way people see me, right? I see myself as the 26-year-old, you know what I'm saying? The one that's all yoked up and lean, that's the way I see myself in my head. But that's not how I look. And it's never been how I look for 10 plus years. And, I just, it's rough, man. It was really rough, because the consequences of my actions just kind of came back on me. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, in the dating market, it's already tough for both sides. I'm not talking about one particular gender, whether it's men or women. It sucks on both ends, but it sucks really badly when you're a dude and you're overweight and you're trying to date, because it doesn't matter if, you have a great personality if you're not attractive to them, or they don't see you as attractive, or it doesn't matter if you do very well for yourself. None of this stuff matters, because that initial attraction is more important. So, and I'm not trying to say like I'm throwing money at people or anything like that. That's not even it. I'm just saying that even if you find someone and you think that you find someone that likes you for you, there's always that little noise in the back of your head that makes you wonder if if your weight is the cause of some of it. I mean, like, why are they hesitant? Why are they giving me cold shoulders? It always is in the back of your head that your weight has something to do with it, or the way they look at you. Sometimes with dates, they didn't know that you were that big, and when they see you, it's a problem, or if you go somewhere and you sweat and they find that unattractive, something like that. It's always something, you know what I mean? And it's always in the back of your head. And for guys that are overweight, it affects how you feel about yourself. And confidence is one of the biggest ways to, just pick up women, be with women, have a family, all that kind of stuff. A lot of that has to do with confidence. It doesn't really have to do with weight, but weight comes with confidence, right? So the less weight you are, the more confident you are. So much so, I would say that for most men, it's not in the cards, bro. Like, if I can give anybody any advice, do not do what I did. Do not lose 150 pounds and then try to lose it again. Like, that's stupid. Like if you lose it the first time, bro, just do not go back. Or never gain weight in the first place, because even if you think that it's not attached to your psyche or your confidence, it really is. And it will come back to bite you hands down, 100%. Like, just trust this old man over here. And I'm telling you, bro, like, it is one of the worst things that you can do to yourself physically, because you got to think about it. Like, as a man, right, you're looking to build one wealth, group of people around you that respect you for the things that you've done, and then your physique. And so those are the things that people find attractive, right? Well, here's the problem with that. Wealth, or just any form of income, you don't really get that into your later parts of life. You don't start off that way. You finish that way.
You want to be here too.
Okay, now I'm recording. So sorry. Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay. Guess where we are today? Epcot. All right. So come with us as we explore Food and Wine Festival.
There we go. So you're not going to get that to, 10, 15, 20 years unless you're a singer or a rapper or a football player or something like that. But that's like the 1%. So if you're not a part of that 1%, you're looking at 10, 15 years before you get to that level. So if that's the case, then really all you have is society or your physique. So, you don't really have a societal status yet, because you don't really have a job that gives you societal status. So that goes way down the line too. So you kick that guy down in cancer. Really, all you have is your physique. And so for a guy, it's always in your better interest to try to not do what I did. Don't try to gain a bunch of weight. Well, I didn't try to gain a bunch of weight. I was always big. I was been big my whole life. And then I lost weight, and then I gained it all back. And now I'm trying to lose it again. So for anybody's advice, just don't do it, bro. In any event, I am now making a channel where now I am, kind of going back over the things that I've done and trying to rectify it. I want to get back to the physique I had. I want to look the way I used to in the mirror, plus some, right? My goal is to eventually get a 6-pack. I've never had it before, and I really want to get below 10%. You would think that with as much knowledge I accumulated in these, 13, 14 years, that I would know how to do this. Apparently not, but I'm getting there. So I have meal plans. I have multiple meal plans. I have meal plans at 2,000 calories. I have meal plans at 2,500 calories. I have meal plans at 3,000 calories. I have different types of meal plans. I have workout regimens. I have lifting regimens. I have a full gym. I have all kind of stuff, bro. And I'm doing cardio. I do 6 miles every day at minimum. So that's just my workout. My workout incorporates 6 miles. There's a reason for it. It has to do with fasting, but we'll save that for another video. And then I have 3 different types of meals between chicken, shrimp. I also do a beef, and I also smoke briskets. So a lot's been going on, and I'm trying to get back to where I once was, and I really think I can. So I started off, I was around 360 at around 40. So once I turned 38, 39, 40, I've been 360-ish that entire time. And now I'm down to about 300. So I've lost 60. I got another 60 to go. And so usually when I lose half, I start making content. So here we go. And yeah, so this is going to be an interesting journey. I would hope people would want to tag along, see exactly how this goes. I'll have my regimens. I'll do product reviews of things that I've run into, all the products that I've, acquired in my gym, and, we'll take a look at it and kind of go over it. So yeah, I'm excited. I think that I can get it below 240, but I think I'm gonna need to be about 220, 230 in order to, or 220, 210 in order to actually see abs. But I guess I'll reach that bridge when I get to it. But for now, stay tuned. And that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. I love you either way. Take care, all the best, and bye. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Shit! Let's go! Let's fucking